In this video, we're going to talk about the new affordable cinema camera robot from Motorized Precision, the EVO. Real quick, you're watching VP Land. Special thanks to our sponsors, Blackmagic, View, and LucidLink for helping make our NAB coverage possible. And now, back to the video. So, what do we got going on here?
So this is EVO, our brand new robot, which is really exciting. It's the first time we've offered a robot that you can get all in for under $20,000.
Okay.
Usually we're like over $100,000, sometimes over $200,000 for much larger systems.
Cinema robots are known for being cool, but very expensive.
Exactly. So this is finally something that you can go anywhere with. So it really moves anywhere you want to go. It's got a tripod set up. You can put it on a dolly, you can put it on anything you can imagine.
So we have mounted here.
We have it mounted to a cart right now, and this is for our model moving style. You can use it in multiple ways. You can have it hold lights, you can have it hold cameras. It has an 11-pound payload. So you see we have a full Red Dragon, 3-channel fizz on here. We have one of the focus motors, a big, heavy 18 to 35 Sigma zoom on there, and we're running everything off a battery. So you can either plug it into the wall, like 110, 220 if you're in Europe, or run it completely off a battery. This entire 2-robot, 2-computer, monitor, light setup is on one Moxie battery system.
And that'll run all day?
Yeah, it's running. Right now we have 80% left, which is another 6 hours and 7 minutes. And we've been running it since 9 a.m.
As far as using it, how does that, if you're a creator, you get the robot, how does that work to operate it?
Totally. So we use MP Studio, our control software. So we can kind of come over here and take a look. There's multiple ways of working with this. So we have like a joystick control where you can live jog it. We have keyframes on our timeline. You can visualize the whole scene in 3D. Another thing that's really cool that you can do is you can actually grab the robot by hand and move it around. And then let's say you're in the software, like, okay, I want to program it here. And then I want to come down and, like touch the battery here and program like that.
Can you set the keyframe from here? You have to go back to the software and...
Adding a keyframe from here would be a great idea. We also have like a little app that we use with our MP Touch Kino robot. So our other robots that have had MP Touch in the past have a little app on your phone. It's like a web app that connects to MP Studio and you can just click it. We're actually going to work on some other AI things that would help with that in the future, but we'll get to that another time.
Where do you see that coming into play?
You can talk to your system. You can ask it for suggestions or do some basic things or talk out Iron Man style. Jarvis, give me this square and I want, keyframes at this position, this position, this position, things like that.
That's interesting.
It's just helpful. Obviously, the technician is the key to all this, right? So like humans, to bring that creative vision across, like that's what's going to really dial it in.
That's what we're doing right now.
We're constantly speeding up the process with Motorized Precision. We went from like industrial robot pendant, to the Xbox controller when we launched in 2016, which everyone thought was a joke, and now everybody does a gamepad, to like the speed that you can operate within the 3D space, to moving it around by hand, to eventually talking, communicating to your robot in other ways.
Now, something that's this smaller, what are some of the trade-offs, like as far as speed or what you can do that you were more familiar with like a larger robot that might be, I don't know, more standard with a larger robot?
So some of the benefits versus trade-offs. Benefit is that you can travel anywhere with it. It came in like a Pelican case here. You can fly with it. And you can still hold, decent-sized cameras. One of the disadvantages is that you can't run those big phantoms. Like you're not going to run 40-pound payloads on this thing. It's not made for that. So like these B scripts are amazing. Like this is what Apple uses too on their stuff. So an iPhone with just autofocus works great. And then also all the way up to a full cinema camera with a focus motor also works great. So like that's definitely a benefit. Another disadvantage is that you won't get the speed. We're limited to 2 meters per second, which is still sounding pretty quick. It does actually move pretty quick, but compared to Kira at 4 meters per second, Colossus at 6 meters per second. So, but you can still do like time lapse and regular 24 frames per second.
Beautiful product shot.
Exactly.
What are some of the uses you've been seeing with it?
We are inventing what it's being used for right now, but content creators, so for YouTube, MKBHD is the best example, right? Because he owns some of the big robots.
About how he spent $250,000 on his robot.
Exactly, yeah.
But now you can do those same types of shots
for under $20,000. Yeah. So you can get in at that level.
This is an interesting trend too. Do you see kind of more of the YouTuber content creator space adopting more of these kind of high-end what maybe was like traditionally just Hollywood effects because it was too expensive? Do you see this like merging more and more?
I do. So I think they're looking for that cinematic quality in their videos because it's become a norm that in social media, things are starting to look better cinematically. And the driving force, again, is that these cameras are becoming cheaper and the tools that we have access to as creators are becoming better and better, cheaper and cheaper. So like this is just the first wave of cinema robots to really do it as good as we're doing it for the price that we're doing it. But eventually, I imagine lots of copiers to do the same thing. Yeah.
And so you talk about under 20K price, but how does the pricing break down and with the different options? Or
Yeah, so the ARM itself is $9,999, so it's under that 10K price tag. But then we add software. Software can vary based on your needs. Like the lightest version is $4,999, and then you add on a yearly subscription for $1,999. So that's something that will work together with, like we are constantly changing our software and constantly updating it. So it's us supporting you and you supporting us moving forward. And then there's another option where you get the pro software. It's just everything that we offer. You're paying a one-time fee if you never want to subscribe again, and you're one and done, and you can just own it for life, and that's it.
And the actual robot itself, that comes with everything you need to run it, the controller and
yes. So for $10,000, you'll get the robot and the controller, and then you can add on like the camera plate and all that is like $99. You want to add on a base mount for this, it's like $100 and something. It's very cheap.
Okay.
So like that 17 to under 20K thing is all in with like some of those, everything that you would need to run it. And then you could add on Fizz motor if you're going to use Fizz motor. If you're not, you're going to use autofocus, which is the technology is getting really great. Then you don't need that. So it's up to you. It's very a la carte. Where in the past our robots have been turnkey. No solution, no like, you can't change anything. It's just like, here's the price tag, you get everything with it, 3-channel, like full system, and then you just add your camera and that's it. Here it's, I'm gonna build up what I need. I might not need virtual production addition to my MP Studio Lite, but I might need camera database for camera control. So you can just add on what you want. Yeah.
I don't know enough about robot programming, but can you only use it with your software, or can it be used with other control software?
Yeah, so this particular robot is catered to our software. It will technically come with their industrial backend, but you can kind of use. But like, you can't use it, as far as I know, with any other software that's on the market. It doesn't control this robot. So we spend time adding this to our software and
cool. Is it shipping right now, or what's the availability?
Yeah, so it's shipping right now. You can pre-order on the website. The first wave sold out really quickly, like about a day. And that's shipping at the end of this month. They're already in the studio. They're already ready to go. So they're shipping. And then the next wave will be the middle to end of May. And we're still taking orders for those.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah.
And that is it for this video. Thanks again to our sponsors for helping make our NAB coverage possible. And for more of our NAB videos, be sure to check out the playlist right here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.